Welcome, Libra, to your beginning of the month of June reading. I hope you guys are all doing great out there, staying safe out there. Welcome back, all subscribers and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, Libra, let's see what's going on with you. Okay. Libra. Got the Eight of Wands, text messages coming in, feeling like you're accomplished, moving up the ladder. That's exactly what's going on with you. You getting a raise, and you know that raise is coming. You're like, hurry up, raise, let's go. Vacation pay, you know, feels more like maybe a raise, text message, something of that. Could be two in one. Maybe you're waiting for two different things. Okay, well, this is where the love begins. So, let's see exactly what's going on first. Sacral chakra in the present. This is I want. So you know what you want. Solar plexus chakra, I can. Rejoice and celebration. Okay. And then your past, you had the base chakra, I have. Accelerated motion, nice. With the universe, very nice. So you know that you had moved out of one area that no longer served you to get into a new area that is better for you. In the near future, you have the light, the waiting game, and the fulfillment of wishes. Very nice. So it looks to me like, you know, in the past that it was like, I have accelerated motion with the universe coming in, telling you, yes, because you're getting these new beginnings, new things are happening for you. And, you know, maybe you're waiting for that text message, for that phone call to tell you exactly what's going on. I still feel like maybe you're waiting for a text message for a raise, or to go back to work or something like that. I have, and I've been holding on to the pentacles that I already have. If this is love, then it's I've been holding on, and I have love, and I've been holding on to this love and taking control of my love this whole time. But for a lot of you, it just feels like you're really taking control of a situation, whether it be love or money or both. You have the accelerated motion, and you're waiting for that. I'm telling you, you're waiting for these offers. You're either waiting for a love offer or you're waiting for a money offer. I'm really hearing money. Like go back to work. Something like that. Yeah. Because, yeah, Queen of Pentacles, because you know once you get this offer to go back to work or get this raise, then you're going to be more prosperous, and you know it and you feel it, and you know, and you're just, you know, and you're very loyal to this work. And it feels like this is where your loyalty has always been for the most part. If this is a partner, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a, oh my gosh, it just went out of my head. Virgo. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Okay, so if you're dealing with an earth sign, then it could just be that you're waiting for this cups of love to come in. You know that you have it. You're very loyal to this person, and you know that if an apology does need to be offered, you're either going to offer it or you're going to offer the apology. However it is, it's going to work. Are you waiting to text them to apologize or waiting for them to apologize, right? However it is, it's accelerated motion is beautiful, and it's going to end up with the sun. It could be that you both were wrong.Maybe you had miscommunication, because I'm kind of feeling like there could have been like a little tiff, and you're saying, well, you know, I was in the wrong, you're in the wrong. Maybe you guys are going to have this like make-up conversation. Okay, and it's the action that's going to be taken to work this relationship, you know, back to normal, to work it out, because there's just so much passion. Right, there's so much passion. You could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Lots of different cards up here. It could even be water sign. And then on the money side, it's like, yeah, I'm waiting for this offer. I'm very loyal to this job, and I know I'm focused on going back to work because this is where my passion is, because I love working. This is where I want to be. Okay, so over here in the present, it's I want my happiness over the Three of Cups again. So it's I want my happiness, I want my love. Maybe it's 2 in 1 for some of you. I want my happiness and my love. However however it resonates with you, no matter what, this happiness is something that you love. And it could be, it's sitting right underneath the love begins. It's like, this is what I love. This is where my passion is. This is where my happiness is. I've been thinking about this a long time, and I'm saying, I want this, and I can have this. I'm just waiting for you. Because this is where I get all my money. This is where I get my achievements and my happiness. And, it gives you the fulfillment of wishes for sure. And I have the faith that everything's going to be fine. And if it's a relationship, you have complete faith within this relationship that it's going to work out just fine. As soon as you get this text message, then the love can really begin. Okay, so in the near future, you have this Sun, because this is something that makes, that is so passionate towards you. And you're like, I'm going to go back to work. This is what I love. This is the person I love, however, and I'm very passionate towards, this. Nothing's going to stop me, but you have a waiting game. It's because in the past, hold on 1 second. Okay, because in the past, it was not the perfect timing for this. Things were neglected. Things went awry. So, and you have the King of Wands upside down. There could have been a little, no matter what, you're really upset because you didn't get to go and do the things that you wanted to do. So it really pushed you over. There was a severity and excessive severity that happened to why you couldn't get there, and you're thinking about that. And you're waiting like, oh my gosh, I hope this, I don't know, you just kept feeling like, I hope this doesn't happen again. I hope everything's going to be okay. I hope this doesn't happen again. Because the severity of it last time really hurt a lot, but I still have a lot of passion. So I'm thinking that if somebody was, you guys had this misstep, you misstepped each other's boundaries. You're kind of afraid that it could happen again. And you don't want it to happen again. So it's kind of like you're kind of pulling back just a little bit. You love this person a lot, but in the near future, you're just kind of pulling back. And I think it's because you're trying to not fight with this person. You're trying not to have this miscommunication with this person. So you're just taking a step back with the Five of Pentacles upside down. You're trying to reverse everything that had happened. Because you already apologized. Everything is fine. You're getting your text message. But you're just afraid that the way that things are happening, it's almost like some things are happening that look very past. Why is this person doing this? For some of you, you're definitely dealing with fire sign. And they're bringing up these past behaviors. Oh, we're in Mercury retrograde. That's why. Past behaviors are coming back up, and you're saying, oh, we just got through this in the past, and I just barely got you to text so we could move forward and get all these things done. And now you're reverting back to bad behavior. Excessive bad behavior. And if it is within a job, it's kind of like whatever was happening in that job, it's kind of like the bad trend is kind of coming back in some ways, and you're thinking, oh my God, is this going to happen again? Why is the perfect timing here? or not the perfect timing here with the Temperance. It almost feels like with the Temperance, it's for some of it, it's like not the perfect timing. But then again, I'm actually feeling like this person is going back through this because they never healed from it. So because they never healed from it, they're going to have to do it all over again. It's coming back. It is so Mercury retrograde right here. See, with Mercury retrograde, what it does is things that you didn't heal from, bring back them to tempt you to do it again, because you need to learn through those things. And it could be you, but it's showing as your partner more than anybody, or this job. Take it how it resonates. But it is showing that they didn't heal from this, and this is why this is going to happen again. It's showing that it's coming back up from the past, these bad behaviors. It's like you're trying to overcome the old ruin, but yet it's coming back. Right where you thought everything was fine, it's all coming back again. So then you're going to have to take a leap of faith. And the leap of faith is, do I work with this or do I not work with this? Am I going to have to leave and redo this all over? I wanted this so much. You even manifested on this to happen. And then all of a sudden it's like it fell through. And it's kind of like, oh God, here we go again. Past bad behaviors coming back to light. And yeah, they're going to let us know that this is a fire sign you're dealing with. So the majority of you could be dealing with a Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. And Spirit wants you to know, yeah, this is really coming up. And not only that, you're using your intuition. You're saying, wait, stop. I don't want to do this again. I don't want to do this again with you. But it's moving forward whether or not you're trying to make it stop or not. I mean, you do have the waiting game, and inside that waiting game is the thoughts of wanting and thinking, do I really want to rush towards this? But you are running towards this. Knight of Swords. You're saying, you know, I will go ahead and offer my cups of love. I will go ahead and take this second chance. I will take the leap of faith. And even though the bad behavior is still there, I love you enough and passionate enough about you or this career or job or whoever to go ahead and continue to do so. And some of you, you might even know that maybe this person goes back and forth enough, you know, that it's expected for them to do this again with the Knight of Cups sitting here. Or your expectations are, we'll just move through this again with the Chariot and say, you know what, it's just because this person has a lot of insecurity, so they always revert back to this. So for some of you, is it a Mercury retrograde thing, or is it something that you're used to them doing? Right? So it's going to be a little different for each of you. But you know that this person gets inside their head a lot. They have insecurities, and they need to keep themselves emotionally balanced. But it does feel like you have enough love for this person, okay, that you continue to move towards them with passion. So you're going to try to take on this new beginning with them. You're always trying to fix it. Okay, with the Two of Cups over here, you're always cooperating with them. It's almost like you know that they may have issues or this job has issues, but you're always trying to find a way to get through it. And it's just because you really love this job. Okay, so maybe this job gives you insecurities, right? It gives you insecurities, puts you in your head, and you're like, why do I even stay here? Why do I have so much passion for this job? Well, you know, you called me and told me we're going to go back to work. You called me and told me I'm going to get a raise. I'm so happy, but oh man, every time I turn around, there's something that goes on. Okay, so yeah, and then the Devil card falling out. So yeah, but no matter what, even with the Devil here, and you're saying there's some toxicity here, there always is some excessive behavior with the King of Wands upside down within this situation. Okay, but I'm always determined to heal and move past it because that's what I do. That's what I do. So in the near future, that's exactly what's going to happen. You're just going to kind of see a repeat of what happened in the past. You know, so it's like, okay, so what's going to happen in the near future? Well, almost the same scenario that happened in the past. That's it. you're just going to have to realize, and you're going to continue to plant your seeds. You're going to look at everything that's surrounding you, and you're going to say, well, this is exactly what's going on. I realize everything that's going on around me. Like I said, sometimes you're used to, for some of you, this is a scenario that you're used to, and then for some of you, you're like, I can't believe this is happening. So, you know, take it at how it resonates, because some of you are going to be kind of confused with the Seven of Pentacles, going, well, I realize that, you know, this is going to be a very slow moving scenario to work its way out, you know, but in the end, you have your Ten of Cups. You have your Ten of Cups in the end. There'll be the 50-50 sooner or later, you know, and you know that, and you realize that. You're like, well, in the end, I will get my Ten of Cups. It will smooth itself out, and it will. It will smooth itself out. It shows that with the Empress card coming up, that it will be prosperous in the end. It just has this thing, whatever this is, it's a bumpy road to smooth. And then it might get bumpy and then smooth until it figures itself out. So, yeah, but overall, yeah, you have the 50-50 in the overall. And let's see what the angels have to say. And for some of you, this past behavior that's coming up in Mercury retrograde could be around July, if it's work, and that's because for some of you, some things may start taking a backslide and kind of closing down a little bit again. Say exactly everything, you know, I don't want to be, you know, called out for that, but it does look like that is exactly what's kind of happening. Okay, so peaceful resolutions will be happening. Okay, so, and don't stop. Okay, so the angels say there will be a peaceful resolution no matter what. So just don't stop. Everything's going to be just fine. Just like I said over here with the Empress. If this is a relationship, which I do see, for a lot of you it is. And the love's just going to begin. And that's where the love does begin. You just kind of rock and roll. And then once it's over, you know, it just goes right back to being smooth again. And that's because you can give this relationship a chance. Don't be scared. Okay? Don't be scared. And that's because a lot of you know it is a soulmate that you're working with. And I think for a lot of you, you know that you, this person does have insecurity problems, and they're the one, and if it's not them, it could be you, but they're the ones that help you through it, or you help them through it. So it's, even though it's a rocky road, it's necessary. It's not really something you really like, or that they don't like. You know what I'm saying? And it's not something everybody likes, but it is what it is. And you have to maintain and be there for them. And I think deep down inside, you know that. They couldn't do it without you. God, that's what I just heard. Thank you, Spirit. They couldn't do it without you. So keep an open mind, okay, when these things do happen. Because, yeah, I really do feel like this, if you weren't there to help them or vice versa, they wouldn't be able, you know, to really focus and get on with the things that they need to do. Okay, so what your soul needs to know, does your soul need you to know? Yeah, because of the acceptance. That's it right there. Because you accept them the way they are, even though it could drive you a little cuckoo sometimes when they do these things, and you know it. It's kind of like, you know, you push me to the limits, but God, I love you and I accept you so much, you know. And if that is, you know, it's that unconditional love. Yeah, right there. I unconditionally accept, cherish, and love myself as I, just as I am. But it's not just, and that's for yourself. But I'm also feeling that your soul wants you to know that's exactly how you feel about this person as well. And also how this person feels about you. Okay, so no matter how rocky it is and how swingy it is, and it feels like the swing door effect, and if this is a job, I also want to get one for a job just in case. This is just a job. Because I do have a big job thing in here as well. So what is it for job, Spirit? If it's just a job and not a person? What does your soul want you to know about this job? Leadership. Just be the leader that you need to be. I am a beacon of radiant support and love. So yeah, it's the leadership roles. It's taking on the leader. No matter how things are going to go, you're always going to be the leader. You're always going to put your best foot forward. Okay, no matter how much stress this job gives you, you're always in control, as it says here. Always trying to take back the control because you know deep down inside, you're the leader and you have the ultimate strength. Okay, you have the ultimate strength within yourself to say, yeah, it's a rocky road. Here we go again. Oh my gosh, you're putting me in my head. Stupid job. But then deep down inside, you're like, but I love this job. It drives me crazy. But I do really enjoy it. I actually had jobs like that. I had a really good job like that used to just drive me mad crazy. But I just loved being there. But at certain times, it's just like, oh my gosh. So I know that feeling. It's like, what would I do without this job? And then when I wasn't there anymore, I thought I was doing the best thing. But then years later, I kept thinking, I really miss that job. So I really understand this reading a lot. So, okay. And that was your reading for the beginning of June. And I will talk to you guys next time. Peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.